does Uni use for governance? I know you have a lot of experience with that.
I think they use compound style governance, right?
Uni is a comp fork. So not only have I voted in most of the proposals, but I authored one proposal that passed, which is the second one to pass. And that proposal was pretty non-controversial. That was just to lower the proposal submission threshold to a lower quantity of tokens so that more people would be capable of even taking a proposal to governance. That was back in March.
What are the numbers these
the
days?
tooling for that was interesting. It's kind of party bid related.
Yeah, I did. Also with Anish, actually, we did a Uniswap grant in March to build a custom website and UI for something called autonomous proposals. And this is also something actually that Compound developed. But the way that Compound voting and governance works is basically you have a few important numbers, but one of them is the proposal submission threshold, and it's an amount of votes or delegate votes that are granted towards you that you need to have in order to be able to submit a new proposal. So anyone with votes can vote on proposals, but you need to set X number of tokens that you need to be able to write proposals. And obviously what this is all about is just, can you get the delegate votes? But there's this idea of an autonomous proposal, or sometimes referred to as a crowd proposal, wherein you deploy a smart contract, and that smart contract holds within it all of the information for a specific proposal. But that contract itself can have votes delegated to it. And if enough people delegate their votes to that contract, it submits the proposal on everyone's behalf and votes for itself.
Whoa.
And so this is a cool kind of workaround Compound governance to let people delegate to a proposal instead of a person. And so Anish and I built a cool UI, which is a proposal builder that let you write up a title and description and choose an arbitrary chain of smart contract function calls, which it would then compile into packed bytecode and deploy an autonomous proposal. And then there was a UI where you could see autonomous proposals and delegate to them. And then after we built that, I used the tool to write a proposal, an autonomous proposal, because I didn't have the delegate votes that I needed to write this proposal myself. But I wrote an autonomous proposal that said, hey, the proposal submission threshold should not be 10 million uni. That was like $400 million at the time. It should be 2.5 million. So like a conservative 75% reduction, which would have taken the number of accounts capable of writing proposals on Uniswap from about 20 to about 150. And we submitted that proposal. It actually then ended up getting 10 million delegate votes, and it went through. So today, the Uniswap voting or proposal submission threshold is 2.5 million uni.
That's super cool. Wow. And that was fish.vote, right?
Yeah, it's called fish.vote. It is actually currently out of service because it's just using the code for Governor Alpha, and Uniswap recently migrated to Governor Bravo. But for everyone listening, it is also totally open source. So if anyone wanted to make a simple pull request to update the contract ABI for Governor Bravo, I would be happy to merge it for you and update the deploy.